Well, it's end of season, time to winterize. So we're gonna give you a quick rundown of how we winterize our trailer. Starting off with the water heater. Very important you drain your water heater. So let me show you how to do that. So what you need is a socket wrench. 1 1/16 is the socket wrench that actually fits your water heater. Most water heaters are pretty standard, so it should be the same thing for all of them. So open up your water heater housing. So to drain your water heater, you basically, there's a little plug down in the bottom here. Just slowly take that out because you're going to have some pressure. So you want to make sure you've let some of this out because it's going to spray. Or not. Or yes. So this is this rod here has to be replaced every few years, but we just got a new water heater this year, so we're good. And just let that drain. I've already bypassed our water heater inside, so you better check to make sure you've got bypass valves. Most recent units will. Ours is a 6-gallon tank, so it takes a little while to drain. Of course, if I was smart, I would have used this pressure valve and released the pressure that way. That also works. But if you open that valve up, it'll drain faster. So once it's drained, I usually just stick the rod back in here, let it sit there over the winter. It's not going to hurt nothing, but at least your tank's going to be fully drained. And just close her back up. So next up, we're going to put in some antifreeze into the system. Our unit does have an antifreeze inlet on the back of the trailer. Not all units have that, unfortunately. But what we'll do is give you a rundown. There's different ways you can do it. You can buy kits in the store to hook up directly to your water pump and suck in directly from that if you want to suck some fluid in. But there is other ways. Some people just dump it directly into the tank, but that doesn't work very well. So we will show you how to do this on ours.
I'm the cameraman. I mean woman.
On our system, we have a valve underneath our sink where we can actually change from tap water or tank water directly over to the city water. So underneath here in ours, we've got this little valve which basically allows us to change from city water or using the built-in holding tank. We're going to switch this over, and it's going to switch over to using the outside taps, which now we're going to hook this hose up to. Got this hose that we've scavenged from a previous motorhome we had. It's a little bendy, which is not ideal. I just haven't taken the ambition to go cut up a garden hose for what really only needs to be a few feet. So this has worked for us every year, so we're just going to keep using it. So we hook it up to this valve. And then take an end, stick it into the antifreeze jug. Now I'm going to turn on the water pump and run some juice through while my lovely assistant Heather will hold the hose.
This is my favorite part.
So what you want to do is go to every tap, and you basically want to do cold and hot. And you want it to run through until you see the pink liquid starting to show up. So that's our bathroom sink. You just let it run until you get this pink liquid coming through. Let some run down your drains as well, because your drains do have water in them. So let some of the fluid just run down into your drain. And like I said, you want to do this on both the hot and the cold. Now, because we bypassed the water heater already. So you want to do this on every one of your outlets. So don't forget your bathroom. So you definitely want to do your toilet bowl. Like I said, let it run, let everything come out, and there you go. You start seeing the pink fluid. Make sure it's nice and pink. And then don't forget your shower and bathtub. I know people have sometimes forgotten these. You don't want to forget those. So again, just let it run. Get that nice pink coming through. Do the same for the other side. And of course, your shower hose. You want to make sure that's also done. The shower hose, you can basically just let it run on hot or cold, doesn't really matter. As long as you see the pink liquid coming out of it, you're covered. And also make sure you do your outside tap shower. A lot of people forget about this one. Same thing, just let her go pink. Just make sure you do both hot and cold. Clear out both lines. Once you got a nice clear pink solution, you're good. Definitely don't forget your outside shower, because lots of people do and end up with a busted line in the spring. So over here we have a low point drain. Basically, there's usually a couple valves. You just open those up and you just let some more fluid come out of them. This is usually the low point for water. Only one of ours really works. But as long as your insides are done, you're good. So once you've got most of your drains done, I like to go in and just give it another little around through, just to make sure. Your main goal here is just to make sure that you've got all the water out of your system. And turn your pump off because you're done. Pretty straightforward. Saves you a bunch of money. This jug of antifreeze was about $13 at Home Depot. Winterproof. So compare that to taking to a dealer who wants about last we checked, they wanted $165 to do this. And it literally takes about 10 minutes. So the other thing we do is just make sure that close up your shower head, your outdoor shower that, you know, very few people use. Ours is conveniently located right behind our spare tire, so it's hard to get into. That's about 10 minutes worth of work, Heather?
10-15.
10-15 minutes. A little slower because we're filming. But yeah, generally 9.46 liters of antifreeze. We've used most of it, but we got enough here that we're going to pour this down the sink drains, which will protect those over the winter. But that's pretty much, that's it. Winterizing your trailer, that easy. Make sure you're doing your water tank. Make sure you're running this until it's nice and pink through your taps, and you're good to go for the winter. Springtime, fill up with water, flush it out. Maybe flush a couple times if you're so inclined, but you don't really need to. And you might want to pour some of this down your tanks. But we use this in the wintertime. If we go camping again, we're going to use this to flush the toilet. So keep your black tank nice and unfrozen, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Thawed.
Nice and thawed. There you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully it's not at the end of the season. But don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll talk to you next time. One last piece of advice is your batteries. We're not taking ours out right now because we might go camping still. But as it gets colder in the winter, you want to take your batteries out, take them home, put them on a trickle charger over the winter. But right now we're good. But next few weeks from now, we'll take these out.